Okay, I am back again with another video. I'm gonna try to do my makeup on camera. I don't know how this is gonna work out because my setup is not what it should be at the moment, but I know I'm gonna have the mirror and I'm not gonna be in focus a lot, so I'm probably gonna be like this, but we're gonna see how it goes. So the first thing I do is start off with my eyebrows. And as you can see, my eyebrows are really sparse. Like, I don't have a lot of eyebrows to work with. So, and I try not to draw my eyebrows in too much because I don't like that overdrawn look. I don't even like the drawn in look, really. So I try to make it as natural as I can. So first thing I do is brush my eyebrows into place where I want them to be. Brush them into place where I want them to be. And then I just make like strokes of lines to outline the bottom part. I do them in strokes because I don't want it to be just a straight hard line. So I do it in strokes to make it more softer. So that's the bottom part. And then gonna go out a little bit further because I like them to be I have wide eyes, so it has to be that length. So then I just start at the top with the same thing. And I am using Milani Milani eyebrow pomade, but I mix my colors so it can be the color that I want because I can never find a brown, but a light brown. It always be too dark or too light, so I kind of mix them in to make the shade that I want. So like I said, I'm going to do the top part the same way and just outline my eyebrow. And then at the end, you want to bring that bottom part and that top part together. And then I just start filling in with strokes as well. And I do them in strokes because it just makes it look more natural. You don't want to draw it in as if you're writing or if you're drawing. You don't want that harsh look. You want them to be as soft as they can be. And it depends on what you're working with, because I have no brows, so I'm working with nothing. Pretty much starting from the bottom and then making a whole eyebrow because I have no eyebrows. So I don't know if you could see that compared to that. And this just might be how do I fill in my eyebrows video, because doing my eyebrow takes a long time because eyebrows is what shape your face. If your eyebrow is jacked up, your whole makeup look is going to be messed up. And you have to make sure that you don't overdraw them where they're too long, or if they're too long coming into here, now you look like you got a unibrow. How you measure if you don't, this is where it should start and this is where it should end. So the side of your nostril is where it should start and the end of your eye is where it should stop. Okay? All right. And then in this part right here, the beginning part, you always want it to be lighter than the rest of it because that's how your natural brow is. It like fades into darkness. So light to dark. And you can go even darker down here if you want to, but I choose not to do that because I don't like it to be too overdrawn. So that's the beginning. So let me do the other one. All right, so outline the bottom part with strokes. Okay. Just make sure it's lying how you want it. And I'm just going back and deepening it a little bit, deepening the color a little bit. And then now I'm going to start on the top of my brow. And like I said, please don't draw your eyebrows. Like, it's unnecessary. It's harsh. And the rest of your makeup is going to look crazy. Okay, then I'm just going to fix this part. And I usually do my makeup in my bathroom where it's a lot more lighting. So this right here is something new to me, to do it in this area because the lighting is not really good. And I'm thinking I should open my curtains back here to let some of the natural light in. I'm just filling in where it needs to be filled in at. Making sure everything is where it needs to be. If it's too thick, if it's too thin, I'm just going back and kind of like just making sure everything is cool. So this is the tedious part where you have to keep going back and forth and making sure everything is cool before you go to the next step. Yeah, this is not going to be my makeup routine. This part is going to be my eyebrows. And I should have did my eyebrows off camera, but I didn't. So this will be a eyebrow tutorial. And you can't see what I'm doing, so I don't even know if it's a tutorial. But that's what we're going to call it. All right. Now that I've filled them in, I feel okay with how they look. I'm just brushing the product into my eyebrows now, making sure everything is even. There's no clumps. Nothing like that. All right. So I feel like when you brush your eyebrows up, they just look more natural. So now that I'm okay with the shape so far, I am going to take my concealer and clean up to make it look more sharper. Because as you can see right here, it's a little bit too thick. I like it to be a little thinner. So I'm going to clean that up with concealer and make it to look thinner. And clean up under here to make it look more sharper. Okay, so let me close this up so it don't dry out. And once again, that it's called Stay Put Brow Color, and it's the 05 Dark Brown by Milani. That's the one that I use. I don't know if y'all can see it. Milani, you can see Milani a little bit, and then 05 Dark Brown. But like I said, I mix my colors to make it what I want it to be. So now I'm going to take my concealer, which is the MAC, I don't don't even know what this is. NC45, I think. Whenever you're doing a cleanup of your brow, always use a thicker consistency of concealer, because if you use the thin ones, it's not going to line right and it's not going to clean up real well. So always use a thicker concealer to clean your eyebrows with. And then I have this brush, and all it is a flat brush, flat square brush that I'm going to dip into the concealer. And now I'm just gonna clean up under the bottom of my eyebrow. I'm gonna make that a sharper at the end, more thinner and sharper at the end. And this is what you use. It's almost like a eraser. It cleans up anything. It cleans up any mistakes. It makes it more sharper looking, and almost like you just got your eyebrows waxed. It just give it that clean look. Okay, so you see that? Do not leave your eyebrows like this, okay? Do not leave your eyebrows. This is what they call the halo effect. Don't do that. Go in with your finger, and so go in and warm the concealer up so that it can melt into your skin. It makes it look blended and more natural. See the difference? You don't see that harsh line. Get some more concealer. Let me do the other side. And all I am doing is cleaning up under the bottom of my eyebrow to make it look more sharper. And this concealer for under your eyebrow always needs to be a shade or two lighter than your regular or natural skin tone. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be. Some people like it to be the same color, so they don't like that light effect up under there, but most people do. So it can be a shade or two lighter, or it can be the exact color of your skin. But like I said, I'm just going in and I'm cleaning up, and I'm making that end more sharper. I don't know what this is, so let me fix that, because I don't know why it looks like that. Probably need some more. Sorry. All right, now let me... Okay. All right. Now that the concealer, I don't conceal at the top of my eyebrows because I just think it's too much and there's no need to do that. The next step I usually do is blend the front part so that it can be a little bit, like I said, faded look. So I just go in with my brush and I just brush it to lighten it up just a little bit in the front. You see that? See how lighter that is compared to this? And I'm going to do the same thing to this side. And all I'm doing is brushing through just to get some of that product out and make it look more natural. All right, that eyebrow is longer than this one, so I don't have any Q-tips. So what I'm gonna do is use my finger to just kind of like, okay, because that was a little bit too long. All right. All right. So now that I'm happy with the shape of my eyebrows, This is an extra step that I do because I have light hair. So, and I could wear my eyebrows like this. I know a lot of people do that as far as wearing dark eyebrows with light hair. But I personally don't like how it looks on me. I like how it looks on other people, but me, I don't like it. So what I do now is I take this brow set, and it's like a light blondie color. And this is what sets your eyebrows, and also it's going to make my eyebrows a little bit lighter. So if you, hold on, let me clean that concealer up. So if you could see my eyebrows now, and you see how they look right now, I'm just going to make them a little bit lighter by combing this through my eyebrow hair and lighten it up just a little bit. Not much, but just a little bit. So I'm going to show you this eyebrow without the other eyebrow, and you'll be able to tell the difference. So do you see that one compared to this? See how lighter it is? That's all I'm doing, is just lighten it up just a little. And this is going directly onto my eyebrow hair, not my skin. This is not only lightening my eyebrows, but it's setting it. And you can get this from MAC. This was, I think, $20. And they have different colors, so you don't have to have this particular color. This might be too light, or it might not be light enough. They have different colors that you can get, but this is what I use. And this is the Girl Boy brow set. Okay? So now I'm just going to take my eyebrow spoolie and just go through it again just to make sure everything is even and ready to go. And that's my eyebrows, guys. That's how I do my eyebrows. Rate, subscribe, hit that notification button just to see when I update, when I upload new videos, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Thank you. Bye.